darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I have a flip through of my By the Well for God, a biblical thanks projects. And so this month I have been working through the devotional, and there is a coordinating scripture writing plan for the devotional as well. And I was working through that, and then I did a couple of Bible journaling pages in my journaling Bible as well. So I will be sharing with you all of that and what I did this month. So let me go ahead and put my extra pieces to the side. So as you guys know, and I have been sharing this all month here on my channel, I have been doing my scripture writing plan in my growth journal. I super love this journal. It's something that I have used in the past to do. I can show you that real quick. I have done other devotionals in here, and so I have really enjoyed doing the scripture writing. It kind of gave me the opportunity to take scripture, write it out, meditate on it as you're writing scripture out. And sometimes I did multiple translations. Sometimes I did like a word study, so on and so forth, depending on the time that I had for that day. And this just gave me a chance for me to really zero in on different focus verses, meditate on scripture, pray with different scriptures as well. So I truly enjoyed working through this in this way. So this is the beginning. So here I have kind of like my title page, I guess you could say. This is the Freebie scripture writing plan that I printed off. And then I added some of the alphas and also some of these die cuts. I tore out some of the pages. And then on this side, I have the first page of my scripture writing. And so here you have days 1 through 3 written out. I used a mixture of the stencils. I loved using that in the backgrounds. I used a mix of the journaling cards and die cuts, some of the alphas. This is a clear sticker here too. I used some of these were cut out from the flashcards, and these were from the die cuts where they had them written out. And so I loved using up all the product. This is a great stash busting product as well, or project as well. So here is the second week, which would be days 4 through, I'm guessing, like 9. And again, I was just using some pattern paper here at the bottom, a couple of die cuts, strips of washi. This is some of the coordinating stickers that were the clear stickers, and this is a postage. Some of the clear sticker here, up there. I love these big tile alphas. You're going to see that a lot to go ahead and spell out the verses that I was writing out. Again, here I did kind of like a little word map. I loved doing multiple translations. Here I wrote out the full psalm instead of just doing the couple of verses that was for that day, because the full psalm really blessed me on that day. So I wanted to write that out. And then this is the following week, again, using the stencil back here. I loved this kind of muted tone. It kind of gave the fall vibes, but in a muted tone, and I love that. So I have up here, I'm using these labels with these are the alpha tiles, and again using the clear stickers. These are die cuts, the big tile alphas, which I love, and so on and so forth. So just using a mixture of that here. Instead of using the full flashcard, I just cut out the verse and put it on a die cut, and then I wrote that verse out over here. So yeah, this is another one. I believe this is my favorite week. I really love how this kind of got put together. I'm down here, I'm using some of that torn pattern paper. I'm using the journaling card, this pretty girl. I love the girls from this month. And then I have, these are the flashcards, but they're cut down. And then I kind of used some washi and some die cuts to kind of jazz those up. I have some die cuts down here, again, some washi, and then the big tau alphas and some of the, the big tau alphas and some of the regular tau alphas to write out the scriptures that I was doing my scripture writing for that week. Okay, and then this is another week, and I love this. I went ahead and did some of the, this is the country lace, and it's kind of a bigger scale alpha, or sorry, bigger scale stencil. And I really love this. I used it a couple of times. I used it here, and I also used it in the first page here, and I just really love how that kind of turns out. I used a mixture of all the clear alphas with these two big journaling cards that came with the freebie. I also used here a flashcard. This is one of the verses that comes with the coordinating die cuts, but my big thing was to use up all of these little clear stickers because I didn't want them to go to waste, and I really loved all of the beautiful images from this month. And then this is the last week. Well, not really week. So the last week actually was split between 9 days because I did 7, 7, 7. And then that last week, because there's 30 days in the month of November, was going to be 9 days. And so here I kind of have the last 4 days, and then I have some clear stickers. I did the long washi strips across the top and bottom. And then I have, again, clear sticker, clear sticker, clear sticker, and clear sticker. Then I have a journaling card. And again, I just wrote out all of my verses. This one had a couple of verses that were 2 or 3 verses. This one actually had 4. So I needed more space for that. So I did only 4 verses here, and then I did 4 or 5 here. So I just knew I needed more space, so I didn't do all 7 verses on one week. And I loved this project. I loved how it turned out. I shared how I set up each week here on YouTube, so you can kind of get an idea of how I set that up. I loved using kind of the corners of one of the stencils, and you can check out my video so you can see how I did that little frame on both that week and this week. And it was just fun to play with product and to meditate on scripture throughout the whole month. Additionally, from doing my scripture writing, I did do a couple of pages in my journaling Bible. So I have this one, which I did as a live with my friend Anne. I did this as a live over on the Bible Journaling Tips and Tricks Facebook group. And this is how it turned out. It was super fun to join her for a duo live. And then I also did this page right here, and there is a process video. I loved this day. This was actually day 1, and it talked about being people of thanks. This was a super good day, and I loved Judy's words on this day and how this page came together using the tile stamp in the background. It was just really fun to get this down on in my Bible. So I'm so glad I got a couple of journaling pages in as well. So that is it. That is how I journaled through a biblical thanks in the month of November. I will be showing soon how I will be journaling through December. And of course, like I said, we are working through Who is the Messiah. So I can't wait to show you guys that setup. But until then, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you consider subscribing. Hit the like button and notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Make sure to check out that description box. And thank you so much. God bless. Bye.